guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if this is your first time here. And today I'm gonna give y'all like things I wish I knew in college, not the textbook stuff that everybody kind of talks about, but the real lessons that didn't really hit me until I want to say junior and senior year. So if I'm starting over, or even if I'm just at the halfway through college point, I would keep watching because this could seriously save you some time, some money, and definitely stress. Like, this could save you from stress. So let's just get right into it. The first one is GPA is important, but it's not everything. I used to focus on trying to get straight A's, or I was so heavy on trying to pass all my classes. And yes, GPA matters, especially if you're going into grad school or certain fields. But now a 3.0 with experience and confidence and soft skills will carry you way further than a 4.0 with no people skills and no outside experiences, especially because a lot of companies now, including like when I was looking at med school stuff, they're looking for people with stories, people with skills, people with balance, not just what looks good on paper, but how you present yourself. You're not a robot. You are a person. Another thing is go to office hours. They are the cheat code. Like, listen, literally go to office hours. Even if you don't have a question, just say hi, talk about your goals, build relationships with your teachers because you're going to need them. Building a relationship with my teachers and staff is how I ended up with both of my internships. It wasn't until I started doing this that I got opportunities that are internship, research gigs. Like, they are really, they're the people that are going to push you. And when you ask your professors, they are more likely to help students they know. And that's just period. Even if it's old teachers that you went to their class, continue to talk to them outside of class because these are the people that you have to use to write your letter of recommendations, which leads me to my next part. Talk to your teachers outside of class. I used to just go to school, go to class, and leave. That's it. But once I actually started like sticking around, just chatting with professors or other staffs or going to events, that's when doors for me opened up the most. Even if it was like I ended up going to the like lunch that we had for the head of our department. Even there, I got to talk to other teachers that I never had classes with, but I heard about their research, and they were offering me like, hey, if you want to come to my lab and like work in my lab, I'm looking for students. And unfortunately, because I was graduating, I had to say no. But if I had went earlier, I would have had those opportunities. Being around them gives you opportunities. Another thing, number 4, is use your school resources, like all of them. Look into what resources that your school has. Yes, you're paying tuition, so get your money's worth. And I wasn't really heavy on get my money's worth until the last 2 semesters, but I didn't even know that my school offered like free counseling or therapy sessions, both on the phone, like you could do phone calls or you could go in person. They offered resume help. They have a center for career building, or even traveling programs that weren't fully study abroad programs. So just check your websites or even the student center. There are hidden gems that you don't know even exist, and use them because you technically paid for them. Another thing is, which kind of plays into the using them part, is be an active student. You don't have to just sit on student council. I'm not saying run for class president or being in an org. I'm saying show up, get your name out there, let people know who you are. Go to events, join clubs that interest you, not just clubs that fit your major. Because what I see, especially for a lot of like biology kids, is they'll only join orgs that squeeze into their major. Join a dance team. Join something that gives I have more character than just what is in my major. Like, I'm more than my major. Because when you do this, you learn how to apply those skills that you've learned in other places to your own major. Like, there's always a way to apply and connect. There's always a way to apply and connect what you've learned other places into your major, and it shows that you know how to apply real world, like you know how to apply real world stuff to your classes. You don't have to be everywhere, but just don't be invisible either. Is don't worry too much, especially your freshman year. Do not, like, I worked freshman year by choice, and honestly, I missed out on so many key college experience, especially the ones that were tailored specifically for freshmen. So don't be like me, and work. If you have to work, I get it, but if you don't, try to live a little. That time is short, and you don't get it back. The next thing is to do it tired. This was this was what I was saying. What is that called? Like, this was, oh, my motto. This was do it tired. This was my motto for the whole senior year because I refused to miss out on experiences that I missed out on for the past 4 years. So I went to events, go to the parties, show up to the places that give you free food. Even if you're tired, you'll regret missing it more than you'll regret pushing through. Because, by the time you get there, you're wide awake. I'm telling you. You are excited. You are ready to go. Like, this is where you get to meet people. Another thing is your major doesn't define you. You are not locked into one thing forever. Take that random elective. Your first year is the perfect time to explore careers. I actually think school should push this more because a lot of us end up pivoting anyway. So looking at careers and exploring other careers, sometimes you find something that's close to your field, but you like more. Like, if you're a chemistry, but you like makeup, you might like cosmetic chemistry, Another thing is network. Networking isn't sideways. Networking is sideways, not just up. And what I mean by that is we hear all the time, like, everyone says find a mentor, which is great. I actually find a mentor. I did not until the end of between my junior and senior year, but you should definitely find a mentor. But don't sleep on your classmates. They are future co-workers, CEO, business partners. These are the people who will refer you and collaborate with you and put you on when you're in the career field because you grow with them. So it is important to get to know them, And not just the people in your major. Get to know everybody. Learn to manage your money early. That refund check is not a blessing, y'all. It's a trap. Okay, learn to budget, track your spending, learn your credit score, understand your credit score. You do not need to be a finance bro or finance girl, but you do need to know where your money goes and how much you're spending because this will save you from headaches later on. Learning how to manage your finances will save you, especially when you start getting that big bag. Protect your peace. That goes with friendship, relationships, orgs, everything. Because sometimes I know I'm encouraging you guys to join orgs, but it can get messy in those things. And if it's draining, cut it off. Period. College is too short to be around people who make you question yourself or who is not encouraging you to be the best version of yourself. And it's just that simple that you are in college for more than just an education. You're in there to grow, and you will grow a lot as a person. Well, personally, I grew a lot as a person, and I feel like a lot of my peers also did. Be around those people. Be around like-minded people because those are the type of people that will push you to be better. So, grow. And that's it for today's video. So if you're in college, I hope this gave you something to think about. If you've already graduated, drop something that you kind of wish you knew in the comments to help the next class out. Also, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because we're over here growing. Bye. See you next time.